guys, so right now I'm going to be doing a What's on My iPhone video. I am super excited, number one, because I'm going to be showing you all the apps I have on my iPhone, and also I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Instagram photos. So let's get into it. I love how these frilly things like are flying. Let's just get into it. And this is my iPhone 5C. It is a pinky orangey color and I really like it. It's very cheerful and bright. And also I did a DIY on this phone case, so I would totally go watch it because it was really fun to film and I love the DIY phone cases. And yeah, so yeah, now let's just get into seeing what's inside the phone. Okay guys, so this is the inside of my phone. So this is just the first page, which is pretty much the basic stuff. It comes with everything, you know, pretty nice. This is the music, photos, game center, maps, newsstand, reminders, and Audible, which is pretty special. It is audiobooks, which that's how I read, funny enough, because I am dyslexic and I'm really not a good reader, and listening to books while reading them, it really just helps me out, and I totally recommend Audible. And yeah, you can just listen to books and it's really amazing. I'm proud of you, Audible. I'm very proud. Then we have notes, messaging, phone, videos, Safari, App Store, mail, and then I have iTunes, the calendar, settings, photo, and clock. And then on the bottom we have some special stuff. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, what are you doing? I don't know, but totally go follow me. So we all know Instagram. It's very lovely. I like talking to you guys, and you know Instagram. And I also yeah, this is kind of my Instagram, so totally go follow it. And then we also have YouTube, which is what you're watching right now. Just YouTube. And this is really awesome, the huge. And then we have social, which is Snapchat, Twitter, and Tumblr, which I love putting all my social right here, so I don't have to swipe and swipe and swipe, and it's awesome. And if you don't know what Snapchat is, what are you doing? It is awesome. It's basically where you just send snaps, and it's really awesome. And then we have Twitter, which if you're not following me on Twitter, wow, this is literally self-promo. Yes, I know. But yeah, this is just my Twitter, awesome. I love Twitter. It's awesome, You just tweet out stuff, read other people's tweets. It's just catching up. And then we have Tumblr, which I don't do a lot on, but let me know if you guys want me to do more of. In the photography, we have Rollup. I'm not 100% sure if I'm saying this correctly, but it's basically just an editing app. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I keep it for collages, but, it's okay. But I love Paper Look, which I got it from Cookie Monster, and she's awesome, and she edits with this. So basically what Paper Look is you can basically edit it. So let's say we go to New, then we go to this blank template, then you just go to your photos, and then we go to your camera roll, or you can take photos or Facebook or really whatever. And this really sweet girl made a collage for me, and so basically you can just make a white balance on it, and it's just basically white balances, and it's kind of cool, to be honest. And I really like this because that's what I usually use, a white border. And then you just click OK, and then you say save, and then you can select Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, basically any of these, and you can select more. And then you just click save, and what's really cool is you get to balance it, and then you click send to Instagram, which is really cool. I was really happy about this. And then you just basically post it, and that's basically how Paper Look works. So this is VSCO Cam, which is basically a editing app. So this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know how to use it that well. It's really confusing. So let's say this, I just don't know how to use it, and I have a problem, and I just don't know how to use it. And if you guys use this app, tell me a little bit about it, because I do not know how to use the app that well, and I really want to, because I've heard some really cool things about it. So this is Pic Collage, which basically PicMonkey invented. Yes! I'm super excited about this, because it is really awesome. So basically you can do all kinds of collages, which is really awesome. You just click the collage button, and you basically, as you can see, I took this picture of a long time ago, but I love this picture. I thought it was really cool. app, which it's just called Pick Collage, and I totally recommend getting it for collages. Start a new collage, and I make like cards with this all the time, and it's like amazing. So I totally recommend that. Okay guys, so this is Avia. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right, not 100%. But it's really, really cool because the three things I use is crop, lighting, and color. Crop is very self-explanatory, you know the drill. And lighting is pretty awesome. So you have brightness, contrast, highlights, and shadows, which I don't really use the brightness a whole lot unless it's a darker picture. Then obviously you make it a lot brighter or a lot darker, so you know. Just pretty cool. I usually like put mine a little under because I like having like the shadows in. And then you just click apply, and then you click a lighting again, and then do the contrast. You can contrast it to make everything look kind of just, it kind of pulls it together personally. And then you can also click highlights, which are awesome, and you just, you know, you can highlight. You can't really see that big of a difference, but like once you turn it down, you can see like the lipsticks, and then like it brightens it like a lot. But it's kind of cool. And then we have shadows, which if you see the shadow over kind of like over in here, you can like turn it down or turn it really high up. And it kind of, I don't really like shadows. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me, my Instagram style that I like. But you know, I like this, and then I just click that apply, then you click save. And then we have Camera Plus, which you can take your photos with, which is really, really awesome. And it basically just, these are all the photos I've taken with it. I've taken so many photos with them. You know, like Momo, so cute. And then you click save because it doesn't save it to your camera roll unless you click that button, and it's amazing. It's like you're taking it with a Canon Rebel, and I love this. It's awesome. And this you do have to pay for, which is kind of sad, but you do have to pay for it. But it's totally worth it. Give it a big thumbs up. I do use this almost every single time. Click down there, and then we basically have the extras, which I don't really want to talk about, but you know, contacts, you know, calendar, voice memos, compass, Dropbox, health, stocks, podcast tips, passport, iBook, weather, ooh, Apple Watch, I didn't notice that one. Okay, well, interesting. And then we have basically FaceTime and Gmail, you know, pretty self-explanatory. And then we have my games that I like to play every once in a while, which I have Weight Tiles 4, which is actually super fun to play, like literally not kidding. So this is what it looks like. You can just click start, and I like to play random. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. So then what you do is you basically, it looks like you're texting, and it looks like really, it's really fun. Oh, whoa, whoa! They like exploded. I did not see that coming. That was weird. That's a really fun game, and then I love Bubble Pig. You do have to pay 99 cents for this, but it's super worth it. It's super fun to do. It's called Donut Games. It's like really fun. And then you just click start, you know, pretty self-explanatory challenges, and then you can do like moving platforms, and then basically you're like a bubble and you're a pig, and it's like literally like holler. I used to just play this game. I was obsessed, and I still am. I love this game. But that's basically Bubble Pig. Then we have Sunny Salon, which I don't really like the game because it just like gives me a bunch of errors, and I should delete that. But yeah, and then we have Heyday. So this is Heyday. So you basically get customers, and you click the person. So then he asks like what he wants, and he is like, yes, here you go, and then he gives you some money, and then, oh, I have a delivery? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And when you get deliveries, and you get like, you can have chickens, it's like basically like a farm, and it's kind of cool. You need to like milk your cows, and you get to sell stuff, and it's a really fun game. It takes literally 3 years for Line Play to like upload, and it's kind of just really slow, so I'm not going to show you, but it's a really fun game when you get the patience to upload it. And then we have the makeup, which is Skin Deep. Best app ever. This is the environmental working group, which I'm highly sensitive to almost all products. So let's say I enter in, then you just say I want NYX, and then you search it, and basically it will come up like with how like 1 is very good, 0 is like the best, and then you can click on it and you can see like all the like what it has, like none is the best, like cancer, like some other things, and then basically it says all the hazardous ingredients. I think this is a really cool app. And then we also have for makeup, we have Steal the Look, which is really, really cool, which basically you get to steal the look. Let's say you have basically, you just get all these 3, and you go buy them, and it's really awesome, and it's pretty affordable. And then we have the CVS Pharmacy app, pretty self-explanatory, you know, awesome. And then we have just some editing. I don't know why I have these two, because I have Videolicious and I have like Zudge, which I don't use them both, really. And I don't really use them that much, but I still have them just in case. But I have 11th Gorgeous app. 11th Gorgeous created it, you know, awesome. And then we have the clothes section, which is Forever 21, Target, and Starbucks, which Starbucks is not clothes, but, you know, you kind of get me. And you can just shop on there, and it's just kind of like an easy way, and you can find coupons and stuff like that, you know. So then we have Vine, and we have Studio, which is really awesome. So you can see your like analytics if you have a YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I can reply to your guys' comments. It's a really cool app, and I really suggest it. It's called Studio, but it's a really awesome app. And that is what's on my iPhone. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it would be super awesome if you guys could follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I would totally appreciate that, and it would be very nice of you guys. And also, can we get this video to 200 thumbs up? Can we do it? Can we do it? And I really hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you guys so much. Huggie Huggies.